I tell you what, I leave for like 2 or 3 weeks to get moved out to California, and I come back and the entire left has been destroyed. It's happened. It's over. The left is over. We're at the new setup, and the left is over. Okay, in all seriousness, I am back. I've moved to California. I wanted to start off with a bit of a fun video. This came out a few days ago, and it apparently has caused quite the uproar among people on the left. And I'm saying it sarcastically, intentionally, because it hasn't. This isn't actually a big deal. People are just pretending it's a big deal. I'm not going to withhold it from you any longer. There's this very cute McDonald's ad that the Japanese McDonald's posted of a pretty cute little family. Here, I'll play it on mute for you. It's just, dad and a mom and the daughter eating McDonald's together. And the kid asks for some fries. The mom gives her a fry. The kid's like, yo, that's pretty good. And then she shows it, and she's happy as fuck. Now, this is a harmless ad. This is actually really cute. There have been some good jokes made about it, about Shinzo Abe, which are funny, about him wanting to up the birth rate in Japan. Pretty funny jokes. I think those are funny. But beyond that, we have some very, very good responses to this. For example, this one, which I think is the biggest one, this has so many views. The reason this ad blew up is because it's alien to us. For the West is no longer capable of producing basic messaging that speaks to the core of human being. This is insane. This is an insane way to look at this. There was another one, if I can find it, just down here a little bit. Yeah, here. Watching the left meltdown over something like this encourages me about being on the right side. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And then, of course, we have Ian Miles Chong, everyone's favorite. Some people find this Wholesome McDonald's Ad offensive. Why? Do you find it offensive? I was like, no, nobody finds this offensive. Newsflash, everybody. This is not offensive. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about this. It has been a tool from the Twitter right, people online, to say that the left is melting down against traditional values. It's like nobody on the left actually cares about this. Anybody prominent, nobody worthwhile listening to cares about this. Anybody whose opinion should be valued is not caring about this. And the only reason that it's being talked about is because people on the right are making shit up about it. A wonderful Twitter user goes by the name of the Sigma Female, who I do not follow. Perhaps I should, because this is funny. Has curated some of the best content around this. We've already looked at these two a little bit. Here we go. There's a little bit more to it. Here we go. Sorry. Okay, so we just read this one. Who the F is melting down over this? Degenerate lefties who hate nuclear families and happy homes. There's no lefty out there that believes this. There's not a single leftist out there who thinks, oh yeah, nuclear families are bad. If anything, they usually just add a little addendum to say, oh yeah, nuclear families can be like gay parents or even three parents if you're into polyamory. But like they usually extend the definition of it. But she's also found some more. Japanese McDonald's ad about family causes woke meltdown. They hate the nuclear family. This is like somebody's like YouTube ad. This is so stupid. This is so dumb. They're just creating rage. They're literally just making it up. Progressives are seething over this Japanese McDonald's family ad. LOL. Nobody cares. I just realized I could do this. Haha. One simple ad of a pro-nuclear family eating at McDonald's will make any libtard lose their mind. First of all, sir, you are wearing a Burger King crown, okay? You have no room to speak on this, okay? Your little avatar here is a disgrace to this ad. How dare you? How dare you speak about McDonald's with wearing that shit, okay? How dare you? My point is to say that this is such a non-issue, and nobody cared about it. If I scroll through here and I scroll through the actual ad, nobody cares. Nobody actually cares. If anything, people are making some jokes about Shinzo Abe and just how cute it is or some things like that. It's it's a good ad. It's a cute ad, and I don't understand why people are making shit up about the left being melting down over it. It's ridiculous. It's an absolutely ridiculous thing. In terms of things going on in the world, this is such a non-issue, and I don't understand why people are complaining about it. This is a classic case of people in echo chambers and people who are in their little systemic bubbles never ever ever want to look out beyond them because it would be instantly shattering of their worldview to look across the pond and see that people actually don't care about the thing you're talking about, right? Like, for example, a couple people down here talk about how the left hates this, right? It's like, what is the point? What is the point? Like, why are they talking about this kind of thing so angrily, right? They're so upset about it. They're so like upset that the left is doing something, and the left doesn't even do anything. Nobody on the left cares. Not a single person cares. Yet here they are whining about it. And I think that like a lot of lefties do this too. A lot of lefties will like look at some problems that the right sees as big issues and will completely ignore it. They'll completely push it to the side, saying it doesn't really matter, who cares? And don't get me wrong, there are plenty of lefties who also do this thing where they'll just make up an argument in their head and then just start arguing against it. I think Ben Shapiro is a good example of somebody who does this. You'll see him all the time in his show, which I used to watch his show a lot back when I was conservative. He would constantly say things, and then he would never show clips from everybody. He would never show anybody talking about the things he was saying. He would just say them as if it was his opposition was saying them. And when you don't want to give your audience any idea of what the opposition is actually saying, it's a pretty good idea to never show them actually saying anything. This happens with leftist infighting as well. And I'm sure it happens on the right. People just say things about other people without actually showing any context to what they're saying. And that's more of a drama thing. But even when it comes down to something as stupid as a McDonald's ad, nobody is actually willing to go, hold on a minute. Like, is anybody actually upset about this, or am I just making stuff up? Because I guarantee you, some right-toid guy, some alt-right guy, maybe not even alt-right, maybe like normal, well, okay, a little far-right guy, was watching this go, oh, a cute, happy family? I bet you them lefties hate it, and it's like, who cares? Nobody cares. It's so good. Anyway, I'm back. I'm in California. This has been a really silly video. I will be making content regularly now, back to the Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule. I might try live streaming on Saturdays. I don't know how my internet is, so if I do one, it'll be like a test, and I'll see how things look. I am not entirely certain. This setup as it is now is probably the permanent one, but it may not be. This may not be the permanent setup forever. I may have to change like where the camera is angled and where it's pointing and whatnot. I think the lighting's fine actually, and I think the flowers and stuff are cute. I have my Switch here for fun. But yeah, I am back. I'm going to be going back to making silly politics videos and maybe Minecraft. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did like it, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.